Oh, you think so?
Think so, Iago?
What, to kiss in private?
An unauthorized kiss.
Or to be naked with your friend in bed for an hour or more, not meaning any harm?
Naked in bed, Iago, and not mean harm, it is hypocrisy against the devil.
So they do nothing. 'Tis a venial slip. But if I give my wife a handkerchief,
What then?
why then 'tis hers, my lord, and being hers, she may, I think, bestow that upon any man.
She is protectress of her honor, too. May she give that?
Her honor is an essence that's not seen.
By heaven, I would most gladly have forgot it. Thou saidst he had my handkerchief.
Her honor is an essence that's not seen. They have it very oft that have it not. But for the handkerchief,
By heaven, I would most gladly have forgot it. Thou saidst he had my handkerchief.
aye, what of that?
Hath he said anything?
What if I had said that I had seen him do you wrong?
What hath he said?
Why, that he did. I know what he did. Lie.
With her?
With her, on her, what you will.
Lie with her? Lie on her? We say lie on her when they belie her. Lie with her, that's falsum. Handkerchief, confessions, handkerchief. To confess and to be hanged for his labor, first to be hanged and then to confess, I tremble at it. It is not words that shake me thus. Noses, ears, lips. Is it possible? Confess, handkerchief, oh devil.
Work on the medicine. Work. What ho, my lord? My lord, I say Othello. Oh, how now, Cassio?
What's the matter?
My lord has fallen into epilepsy. This is the second fit. He had one yesterday. The lethargy must run its quiet course. If not, he foams at the mouth, and by breaks out into savage madness. Look, he stirs. Do withdraw yourself a while. When he is gone, I would on great occasion speak with him.
Dost thou mock me?
I mock you not, by heaven. Would you bear your fortune like a man?
A horned man's a monster and a beast.
There's many a beast, then, in this populous city, and many an evil monster.
Did he confess it?
Good sir, be a man. There's millions now alive that nightly lie in these improper beds, which they dare swear peculiar. Your case is better. Oh, 'tis the spite of hell, the friend's arch mock, to lip a wanton in a secure couch.
Oh, thou art wise.
Whilst you were overwhelmed with your grief, Cassio came hither. I shifted him away, and I laid good.
Oh, thou art wise.
Whilst you were here overwhelmed with your grief, Cassio came hither. I shifted him away, and laid good excuses upon your ecstasy. Bade him anon return, and here speak with me. The which he promised, do but encave yourself, or I will make him tell the tale anew. I say, but mark his gesture, merry patience, or I shall say, you are all in all nothing of a man.
Dost thou hear, Iago? I will be found most cunning in my patience, but dost thou hear most bloody?
That's not amiss. But yet keep time in all. Will you withdraw? Now I will question Cassio of Bianca. He is a creature that does on Cassio. He, when he hears of her, cannot refrain from the excess of laughter. Here he comes. As he shall smile, Othello shall go mad. How do you now, Lieutenant?
The worst are that you give me the addition, whose want even killed me.
Politessimo the well, and you are sure in it. Now if this suit lay in Bianca's power, oh, how quickly you shall speed.
Alas, poor caitiff.
Look how he laughs already.
I never knew woman love man so.
Alas, poor rogue. I think in faith she loves me.
Now he denies it faintly and laughs it out.
Do you hear, Cassio?
Now he importunes him. To tell it over, go to, well said, well said.
She gives it out that you shall marry her. Do you intend it?
Ha ha ha.
Do you triumph, Roman? Do you triumph?
Why, the cry goes that you shall marry her.
I married her? What? A customer?
So. They laugh but win.
I am a very villain else.
Have you scored me? Well.
She was persuaded I will marry her out of her own love and flattery, not out of my promise.
Iago beckons me. Now he begins the story.
She was here even now. She haunts me in every place. I was the other day, talking on a sea bank with certain Venetians, and thither comes Bauble, and falls me thus about my neck.
Praying, oh dear Cassio, as it were, his gesture imports it.
So hangs and lulls and weeps upon me, so shakes and pulls me, ha ha ha.
Now he felt how she plucked him into my chamber, Oh, I see that nose of yours, but not the dog that I should throw it to.
Well, I must leave her company.
Before me, look, where she comes.
'Tis another fit you, marry a perfumed one? What do you mean by this haunting of me?
Let the devil in his dam haunt you. What did you mean by that same handkerchief you gave to me just now? I was a fine fool to take it. I must take out the work, a likely piece of work, that you should find it in your chamber, and know not who left it there.
Oh, how now, sweet Bianca, how now, how now?
By heaven, that should be my handkerchief.
If you'll come to supper tonight, you may. If you will not, come when you are next prepared for.
Faith, I intend so.
After her, after her.
Faith, I must. She'll run on the streets else.
Will you sup there?
Faith, I intend so.
Well, I may chance to see you, for I would very first speak with you.
Prithee come, will you?
Go to, say no more.
How shall I murder him, Iago?
Did you perceive how he laughed at his vice? Did you see the handkerchief?
Was that mine?
Yours by this hand. She gave it him, and he hath given it to his whore.
I would have him 90 years of killing a fine woman.
Ah, you must forget that.
Aye, let her rot and perish and be damned tonight, for she shall not live. My heart is turned to stone.
Nay, that's not your way.
Hang her. I do but say what she is. Oh, she will sing the savages of a bear of so high and plenteous wit and invention.
She's the worst for all this.
Oh, 1,000 times, and then of so gentle a condition.
Aye, too gentle.
Nay, that's certain, but yet the pity of it. I will chop her into messes, cuckold me,
Oh, 'tis foul in her.
with my officer.
That's fouler.
Give me some poison, Iago, this night, Iago. Good, good.
And for Cassio, let me be his iron ticket. You shall hear me more by midnight. I warrant something from Venice. 'Tis the Molico. This comes from the Duke.
Save you, worthy general.
With all my heart, sir.
Greetings from the Duke and Senators of Venice.
I kiss the instruments of their pleasures.
And what is the news, good cousin Ludovico?
I'm very glad to see you, Signor. Welcome to Cyprus.
I thank you. How does Lieutenant Cassio?
Lives, sir.
Cousin, there's a falling between my lord and him and my lord. An unkind breach, but you shall make all well.
Are you sure of that?
My lord?
This fail you not to do, as you will.
He did not call. He's busy in the paper. Is there division twixt my lord and Cassio?
A most unhappy one. I would do much to atone them for the love I bear to Cassio.
Fire and brimstone.
My lord?
Are you wise?
What, is he angry?
Maybe the letter moved him, for as I think, they command him home, deputing Cassio in his government.
Trust me, I'm glad on't.
Indeed.
My lord?
I'm glad to see you mad.
Why, sweet Othello. I have not deserved this.
My lord, this would not be believed in Venice, though I swear I saw it. 'Tis very much. Make her amends, she weeps.
Oh, devil, devil, out of my sight.
I will not stay to offend you.
Truly an obedient lady. I beseech your lordship, call her back.
Mistress,
My lord?
what would you with her, sir?
Who? I? My lord?
I you did wish that I would make her turn. She is obedient, very obedient. I am commanded home. Get you away.
Is this the noble Moor whom our Senate, all in all, calls sufficient? Is this the nature whom passion could not shake?
He is much changed.
Are his wits safe? Is he not light of brain?
He said he is, if what he might is not. I would to heaven he were.
What? Strike his wife?
Faith, that was not so well. Yet would I know that stroke would prove the worst.
Is it his use, or do the letters work upon his blood, and new create his fault?
Alas, alas, it is not honesty in me to speak what I have seen and known. You shall observe him, so that I may save my speech, and mark how he continues.
I'm sorry that I'm deceived in him.